Gosh, I have to say to you, I'll always take you with me like a charm. You keep me in the good light, safe from harm, only one angel. As we talked about with the twist of fate here, we see here with your person wanting that outcome, guys, that 10 of Cups. We see here with the 10 of Pentacles, not letting you go, dreaming about a future together. We also see that here, another confirmation. The end of that separation cycle, wanting a new start, but something needing to be let go. You both know that this is a fated connection. I'm making a big old mess here. We have 3 of Cups, that 3rd cup, guys, that divine timing. We've got the Lover's card here. You guys got to make this decision. What is that? Together, you got to work together here. With that 2 of Wands, it's a big decision. It's quite literally the weight of the world here. The energy of love holding on to you, holding on to that world, that future, making that decision about the 2 of you. Guys, oh my gosh. It was very, very, very goosebumpy, very divinely guided connection. And your person seeing you in that light. Don't be fooled if you think that they're not. They are. Hi Leo, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet with me, Chris. Hi Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Also, cross watchers, hello. You could be here cross watching, well, of course, for Leo in your sign, but you can also be here cross watching for a Leo in your life and resonate in that way. It can also be you cross-watch for Leo and feel that you're resonating with the reading for yourself. If that happens, go with the flow. It means it's meant to be. Speaking of which, this is yours. Leo, this is for February 2022. And hello. Boy, have I missed you. I have been abroad, as most of you know. If you did not know, welcome to the channel, by the way. Hello, if you're new here, and welcome back if you are a regular viewer. I really appreciate you being here. I have been traveling, well, one big travel to get somewhere, which was to America to see my family. It was a very last minute trip, kind of some family stuff, health issues, those things when you live abroad and you don't see people for many years. So it was a rush trip. It wasn't planned and it did fall on the holidays. So anyway, I ended up spending a month there and I'm just now back trying to get my bearings, get back into the routine here at our lovely tarot closet. So thank you for your patience and your understanding as you waited for your readings. I really appreciate that a lot. Being that I'm back, I am planning to upload a whole lot more than probably even before, so stay tuned for that and make sure you turn on your notifications. Just a couple of things before we get started. This is for February 2022. However, when you get here is when you're meant to be here. Readings are timeless. They're really meant for when you arrive and receive the messages you're meant to receive. So if you come here and it's been weeks, months, even years since the upload, don't worry. It means you're here for a reason. Now, this is your love tarot reading, but this is also your love oracle reading. Today we are looking at our long lost Lover's Oracle deck. I haven't had it out in a while, but in honor of Valentine's Day coming, I wanted to pull that out for you. We're also looking at our long lost Romance Angels Oracle deck today. And as always, channeled love messages, love song messages, which are channeled song messages, direct from your person to you. And also I want to say, if you ever feel like you're sending the song or you're sending the love message to your person, you go with that, it is meant to be, then that is how it's resonating for you. We're also looking at more channeled song messages, and as always, the Tarot Closet channeled love messages. Now, please remember that this is not a prediction. You have free will, guys, so make sure you use that as you watch and listen to your reading today. Your outcome is your own, Leo. The last thing I want to say to you, thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. What do we want to bring down for Leo today? What messages do you have? Here we go. That's definitely flying out for you. Really, no two readings, as you know, are the same. Sometimes they slide out. Sometimes they're pushing their way out, shuffling their way out, lots of ways. Anyway, what I wanted to say is there's a lot of energy coming through already. There will continue to be a lot of energy coming through. And at times it can feel like a private reading. That happens. That's great. Always very happy for you when that happens. Other times it can be that there are particular messages in particular decks. Today for the tarot, we're looking at the borderless or the Waite-Smith borderless tarot. Borderless Tarot Waite-Smith. Anyway, so that will be the Love Tarot portion of your reading. So already, camera. I don't know why I didn't start with a full battery, but I didn't. Anyway, I wanted to tell you that today we will be pulling totems, guys. We are back, as you know, in Austria. I'm back here in my beloved tarot closet space. Makes me very happy, have everything here. So we will be looking at either totems or numbers and letters at the end of the reading. I'm just going to see where I feel drawn. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Guys, I also want to remind you to trust your instinct as you watch the reading today. Again, you have free will. Also, your intuition. Trust your intuition, your gut instincts. Your gut instincts are your guardian angels. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to start turning them over for you. Leo, already here, the Ten of Cups. Okay, Pisces energy. King of Swords, Taurus energy there. I'm going to get some overall energy for you, but I'm going to go ahead and get these pulled so you can take a look. Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Leo, your person. Your person has not let you go. Yeah, look, the Two of Swords here, Libra energy. Some kind of a decision going on here, guys. The Ten of Pentacles. This is Virgo energy, and I want to tell you, your person here, let me just set this down as well. The Queen of Swords, look at that. What kind of truth are you wanting to hear from your person, Leo? The reading, well, the reading has always started the minute the camera is, well, before the camera's on for me, but for you. But I just want to tell you here, the Ten of Pentacles, your person is dreaming about what they lost and what they still want with you. Look, they have not stopped thinking about you. There you are, both of you, on that tapestry there. There is that fortress, guys, that is representing the journey of love there. We're going to talk more about that. And 10 Pentacles, security, commitment, all the practicalities. And look, your very first card here, the Ten of Cups, you guys, this happy outcome we're going to have to see, but it is something somebody is wishing for. Can it be you? Can it be your person? We'll get a little better idea as we dig in here, but I do want to say to you, it's super emotional, guys. It's very emotional. There is that house, look. That feeling of home together is what I want to tell you. And there is that rainbow, which is telling me somebody has that hope. I think it might be your person. We see here with the Four of Pentacles, they have not let you go, Leo. Yeah, okay, here we go. Seven of Wands, I want to tell you right now, Leo, this is your energy. However, can also be that this is your person with you in their energy here. Somebody feeling a little bit self-defensive. We're going to have to get a better idea, but you know, if you watch my readings regularly, you know, excuse me, Two of Wands here, guys, Aries energy, you know that this is kind of the naughty corner. I know that just sounds silly. If you're new to my readings, you're like, what is she talking about? It just has become this space in my readings where the ghosters, the breadcrumbers, the not being honest, hiding feelingers, people, energies, your person, when there's something going on that needs to be dealt with or is being hidden, or maybe something that has happened, they tend to be here. It's very interesting, and that's no different today. And look what's right below it. As I said, the Two of Wands, Aries, guys, this choice here. And I have to tell you, this was very strong in Aries reading, which is out now for February if you want to go check that out. Your person is an Aries here, but look, this big decision holding kind of, well, quite literally actually, the weight of the world. Okay, so go ahead and take a look at your cards here. I'm going to get your overall energy. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we have the overall energy for Leo's person, please? Okay, guys. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can we have the overall energy for our lovely, roaring, loyal Leos? You guys, I've missed you. I have to tell you, as I said earlier, I've been traveling and I just could not get the readings out in the way that I wanted to. And when I did, it was quite difficult for me in the space that I was in. So yes, never take for granted the things that you have. We all know this, but that was well, it was a double thing going on because I don't take my family for granted, but boy, was it great to see them. And also to come back here to my life and family here in Austria and my beloved closet and my work. And yeah, so hello again. Very happy that you're here. All right, look at that. Leo, Three of Cups, Cancer and energy here. Who's having a celebration? Who's wanting it? Well, this is your person's energy here. And what I want to say to you, as I said that, what is this? I think I have sage on my hand, you guys. Excuse me. I want to say to you that at times it can be that the energies are reversed. So your person's energy is yours and yours is your person's. And it can also be that the energies for the two of you actually just belong in the reading. So let's see what's going on with yours. All right, you got the Lover's card. Obviously, that's some Gemini energy. But guys, I have to say to you right off the bat, there's something, not only do you guys need to work together. Look, I'm being interrupted by my thermos letting out steam. Excuse me, guys. Not only are you needing to work together, but this decision here, and I want to say to you, this 3, don't be nervous when I say third party. Can it be another person? Yeah, it could have been, it can be, but a third party, if you watch my readings, can also be a particular circumstance, a particular thing that might have happened between you that's very emotional, what has come between you, what's keeping you guys apart. And the other thing here I want to say to you, Leo, is divine timing has been at play in your reading for a very long time. That can also be what this 3 is going on here. But one of the things I want to tell you about the Lover's card is you guys are just what you think, stronger together here. However, the Lover's card is also the number 6, you guys. There's a really super strong need for you guys to make some peace and harmony together. You haven't been together on something here. We're going to get a better idea exactly what that is. But I have to say to you, we're seeing the decision here also right below the 4 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. And we're seeing it here as well in the very last card coming down, the 2 of Wands. And as I said to you, this is a big one. This is a life-altering decision. And again, if your person is an Aries, make sure you go and watch their reading. It was very, very prominent in the reading here. Either way, it doesn't matter if your person is an Aries, Leo, whatever is going on here, they're not letting you go, Leo, and there's a very big decision. It's very emotional. And what is that that's still here? Look, locked in. These are the energy of love, guys. The Wands here. This is, well, of course, we know the passion, the idea of love, also the energy love, but the relationship. Your person is holding on here, trying to make a decision. One particular wand here, another one is here. What is that? Is that another person? Is that a tie to family, a tie to location, a particular idea? Maybe the timing isn't right. Somebody here is in that mode. Now, it can also be your person here, you here. I do feel like there's a couple of things going on, guys, with the Seven of Wands here. First of all, Leo, this is your energy, as I said, and it is coming through that you are feeling a little bit self-defensive. We can see that. And you in this decision mode, but also your person. But here's the thing that's coming through for your person is I don't feel like it's necessarily self-defensive with you. It's with whatever is going on in their lives, possibly other people in their life. The Hierophant does come through now, Taurus energy. Some type of interference is what I want to tell you. And that 5 there too, guys, that would come through with the Hierophant, which I'm seeing for you, which I want to say to you, sometimes I will see cards, messages, and hear things that I do try to relay to you, is change, but also conflict and instability. And that is coming through in connection here with the Seven of Wands. What are the wands? The wands are the energy of love, guys. 7 of them here. 7 also reflecting on what has happened, assessing what is going to come, where somebody is wanting to go. Your person here, okay? I do think that you're in this as well, this energy. It's also things coming to fruition, guys. The number 7 in numerology. And that is showing up right here very, very clearly. Can even include some actual physical travel, but also the journey of love. But holding the world, representing that in many ways in traveling. But also for you, I want to say to you, Leo, as I said, a very important decision here that will require somebody to put this wand down, okay? And the other thing I want to say to you here, and I am drawn here now, interestingly enough, is the 6 behind that. There is that 6 again, a really strong need for some peace and harmony. Can it be that your person is needing to make some kind of peace with some people, something in their past, something going on with them in order for them to move on, because they are reflecting on things on the past and looking at where to go for the future, guys, with that 7. However, there is that those 6 wands there, and that 1, which is still new beginnings, guys, opportunities and potential. But there are some obstacles for you guys. Now, before we go more into that, I want to say to you, we see that potential and we see what it is that your person wants here. That is the 10 of Cups, guys. The 10, well, what we're seeing here, that potential, that 1 we see here as well. The end of a cycle, completing a cycle, renewal, starting over is what I want to tell you here. Now, this is Pisces energy. Your person could be a Pisces. You could also have a family with them, but that's not necessarily going to be the case. And a family is going to be different for everybody, I have to tell you. Obviously here in this Waite-Smith deck, we have, the parents and the children, and that is the, this particular card saying, okay, family. But that's going to be something different. It's not necessarily going to be 2 children is what I wanted to tell you. And 2 children and children in general also representing new beginnings, guys. Something very emotional going on here. The other thing I do want to say to you, Leo, is it's coming through very strong that for some of you, the conflict, like I said, was maybe family of origin from you or from your person or something else coming here is what I want to say. And it would require a lot of change here, crossing a pretty big, a lot of boundaries is what I want to tell you. The hope is there, you guys. It's very, very emotional. And I do feel for some of you too, there was a interruption in either a home you already had with your person or family, whatever that is for you, but also, as I said, families of origin, and also that being a little bit of, part of the obstacles here. For some of you, that's not going to be for everybody, but that is coming through really strong. It's very, very emotional. And the other thing I want to say to you too is this feeling that for some of you, you were not connecting, you weren't on the same path. Somebody was disagreeing with another person about what they wanted, and that could have meant the direction of your life in terms of where you were going to live, or if you were going to continue to build a family or begin to build a family. But that is also coming through, I want to tell you. Now, the King of Swords, here we go again with the Taurus energy here. It's a little bit of conflicting energy, guys, and your person, of course, can be a Taurus here. Somebody's making sort of plans, thinking about what they want to do here, look straight on, wearing their crown they know. And do you see what's here in this crown? We have this angel guidance here, you guys. Very divinely guided connection. Definitely twin flame soulmate energy coming through. But I want to say to you guys, and I hear this often, I do cover twin flames. I am a twin flame, and it's something that I have been following for many years. And it's not for everybody. So if you are not on a twin flame journey, it's not for you. If you don't believe in it, that's not for you. Don't worry. There are twin flames here. So those particular messages are for you, okay? And also, I've talked about it a lot, and I think most of you know, so I'm not going to go on and bore you here. But twin flames and soulmates are not the same. Soulmates, you can have many in your life, guys, and not necessarily romantic, and come through family or strangers that you meet briefly and don't meet again, coming in to help you heal something, to show you something that you need to see, a lesson. It can be many things is what I want to say to you, but the twin flame soulmate energy is very strong. Now, one of the things I want to say to you too here with those two birds, that somebody might be a little bit further along in this partnership. Could that be you, Leo? Possibly. Could also be your person. I really feel like it's you, is what I want to say to you. When you see birds, it really is about wanting to make your heart lighter, also for your person. And that really is a lot about, for those of you on a twin flame journey, twin flame ascension. But twin flames aside, I want to say to you, it's about freeing yourself from something. Now, can it be some of you are wanting to move on? Maybe, very much. We see your person is not letting you go. There are some defenses up here. Something was not being queen. Look at that. And by the way, here, you can see that the King and the Queen of Swords here. Little bit of battle of egos here, guys. Not working together. Look, the Queen has her back to the King here, wanting some truth. And look, there is that bird, the one bird, guys, that ascension here, knowing too as well, but holding that sword, which can represent a little bit of conflict. They're both obviously holding a sword here, but also transactional, which is wanting to move, like an action, moving forward, making something happen here. And in the case of swords and the air energy, it's getting some clarity. It's being more logical, thinking more with your heart, being more rational here. And there's something I feel like for you, your person here is being a little stubborn about it. There is a little bit of Emperor energy here, some more Aries energy coming through. But there is this possibility, guys, for this transformation for the two of you. But not only are there obstacles between you, there's something that needs to be dealt with here with the Queen of Swords. This is Virgo energy, Libra energy, but also Virgo coming through here. You're really wanting to hear something to come to light here, maybe your person to tell you what they're really feeling, because I am seeing the Emperor card, and a lot of times for me that can mean hiding their feelings, like really repressing them or just avoiding them. Something here, and I think that this is you, Leo, you're wanting to hear from your person. This transactional situation is very much coming into play here. And look, it's sort of like, well, your person here, we know that they're dreaming about this, guys. And look, we have the Three of Cups here. What is, again, what is that third party here, guys? Is it a person? For some of you, yes. Can it be family? Yes. It can also be that. And divine timing, I want to tell you, is also very much at play. That 3 there, right in the middle of you. Well, what happens with divine timing? Well, excuse me, this is coming here. Look. Wow. The Queen here is looking right over at the 2 of Wands, making this decision here. This truth, something needs to be dealt with very. Your person, what is it they want maybe for the future? Something maybe they lied about, something they promised and didn't deliver. In order for you to come back with your person, which we see they want here, guys. We see that here in the 10 of Cups. We see it in the 10 of Pentacles. We see it in the 4 of Pentacles. They have not let you go. You want something to be dealt with here, Leo. It's very, very strong. The new beginnings and the togetherness is here. I see this for you. And I'm feeling like as I put this down for you, that is the divine timing. But what is underneath the divine timing? It's everybody needs to be in their places, so to speak. And, you know, get ready, set. It needs to be lining up. Your lives need to line up in a particular way. So for some of you, this really is about other family of origin for you or your person. Something you couldn't agree on that maybe your person is ready for, or maybe they're not and they're saying they are. You're wanting to hold them, really be clear about that, because that 3rd cup here, guys, is what is keeping you from having that celebration. There is a very emotional energy surrounding this connection that something needs to really be dealt with, whether that is, like I said, an agreement that was not kept, something that was hidden, something that kind of you couldn't agree on, whether it's a location or family situation here. Like I said, families of origin. Your person, though, wanting that outcome, but you here very much underneath the 10 of Pentacles, not letting you go, the security, the practicalities, everything. And this connection has been going on for a long time, Leo, I have to tell you. And don't be fooled here. Your person is dreaming about that with you. And they may have moved on. They may even have something else going on already, but they're thinking about you very much. In fact, kind of hiding it, which might be where the Emperor is coming from, why I keep seeing that. If you see this fortress here, it's sort of like shadowed here. It's in the background. It's still there. It's a little bit secret. It's a little bit dark. There's no light in there. But look, there is that tapestry with those sailboats there. The 2 of you right there. Your person in deep thought telling us very much here, and the direction you're going. And as I said, in that tapestry there with that fortress, that is the journey of love. And it's the highest one, guys. It's the closest to the 10, to the 10th pentacle here, the commitment, the everything I want to tell you. But in order for that to be the outcome that you have, something here is needing to be dealt with. We're also seeing it again, excuse me, with the 2 of Swords here, guys. This energy, this Libra energy here, really strong decision needing to be made here. Look at that, the conflict and energy. But what I want to say too, it's very interesting, is on one hand, I think some of you maybe weren't seeing it, or maybe you were a little bit in denial, but I feel like you are now. I feel like you've come out of the 2 of Swords energy. For those of you that haven't, you get that blindfold off, you put those swords down, and you do what you need to do. I see you've been waiting a while sitting on this bench here. Some of you have already gotten up and moved on here. Over here, look, there is that little baby sort of guided angel again that we're also seeing in your person's crown here. This connection is a very guided connection. Also, the potential is still there, but there's a lot to deal with, I have to say to you. And some of you have moved out, you waited, and you're here now in the Queen of Swords saying, okay, we have to deal with this now. If you're really coming here and you want this, because I do love you guys, this is the other thing here about this Lover's card. This is your overall energy today, Leo, but this is the Lover's card. It almost, I wouldn't say trumps your, I wouldn't say overrides your energy, but it's It's a very strong card to come down. The love between you guys is a very deep love. However, you're not working together here. We can see that. And there is a choice to be made. And we're seeing it again. Something needs to be dealt with for this choice to be made. Your person's not letting you go. And they're dreaming of that. Either starting over or starting up again. Whatever that's going to be. Excuse me, starting up again or starting something totally new here. But something needs to be dealt with, and it's that conflicting energy, the swords, but also the transactional. And the two guys right here in your partnership placement, more confirmation here. Very strong twin flame soulmate energy. Also the imbalance that was created by whatever went on, whatever here you're wanting your person to talk about. And that teamwork is coming through really, really strong, really needing to get together here. Be on the same page is what I want to say to you. And I just feel like that hasn't been going on for a while. Hi guys, the card running out there. There is a transformational butterfly here with the Queen of Swords. Should the truth come out, should the transaction take place and the conversation be had and the teamwork working together on something, both showing up to the table, agreeing what needs to get worked out, and doing it together, guys. Whatever those obstacles are, I want to say to you, what are those obstacles, guys? 6 of them. 1 is being used for self-defense here. Excuse me, I think that was a little bit blurry. There are definitely obstacles here, you guys, in the past. And, you know, your person here is really trying to figure out what they want to do, which I do believe is this, guys, making this decision here with the 2. There's that 2 again. More twin flame soulmate energy here. The duality there. The imbalance that we know. But that 1, who is holding that? Is that you, Leo? Is that your person? In order for this decision to be made, but it's all over the table. It's a very emotional, a decision that kind of stirs you both up, I want to say. There is definitely still some conflict surrounding this, guys, but a really super strong need to come together and agree on something here, Leo. Is that a location? Does that have to do with family of origin, meaning your background, your siblings, your parents, if you know what I mean, or your persons, or your family? Do you have a family now? There's just something here that you guys have not agreed on. It needs to really be worked out here. You're not working together is what I want to say, but your person's very much dreaming about you. They have not let you go. The last thing I want to say to you, Leo, too, is this is your love reading, as you know. It's generally a no contact and or in separation, no communication reading. However, everybody lands here for a different reason. Not everybody is, and sometimes it can be that you're still resonating, but maybe you're in partial contact, or maybe you're communicating, but you're separated. So it really is going to be different for everybody here. But I want to say to you, regardless of this being a love reading, life messages do come through. As you know, I do life and general readings, not here on YouTube, but I do them here in my practice in Austria. And things do come through. And I want to say, for those of you in this 2 of Swords energy, and you're feeling like you've almost been waiting so long and you're kind of not ready to deal with it, because that is part of the sword energy, guys, is the transactional energy, doing something about it. The 2, which is about making a decision. For those of you that might be in this energy, you can take that blindfold off. And the time is now. There we go with that moon energy, guys. Trust your intuition here. Very strong. I say it a lot in my readings, and don't we all? But truly, your intuition is very much needing to come into play here. Trust your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels. That thing when you're driving along and it says, take this exit. And then you get rational, which is interesting because that is also sword energy. And you say, no, I want to get, you know, the next exit. But you don't listen to that little voice that we all know, that little voice. And that takes practice, to listen to your gut instinct, to follow and listen to your intuition. It really does. It's a lot like telepathy and those things. It's like a muscle is what I want to tell you, just to trust yourself. And if you even keep a little notebook and mark these little times, if you remember within that day or that week when you didn't trust yourself and an outcome came that maybe wasn't favorable, keep little notes and you'll see that you can trust yourself. Most of the time you are right. Your gut instincts are right. I love you, angels, but I don't want to give them all the credit. They're your gut instincts. Are they messages from your angels? Yes, a lot of times, but they're still yours. They're your gut instincts, guys. They're coming from you deep in there, and you listen to that, okay? And it comes pretty quickly. So if you are feeling you're in this energy and you're feeling like, oh, I can't deal with it, it's the time, guys. You listen to that moon energy here, that bench you've been sitting on and waiting here. Take off that blindfold, look around, see what you need to deal with, this transaction that needs to happen. First of all, putting those swords down, that conflict, that instability here, okay, and getting some clarity, which is also very much the sword and the air energy, using your thinking more rational, little less with your heart, being a little bit more logical here. So there is a strong need, guys, I have to tell you, for those of you also here in this self-defense mode, maybe just even blocking yourself, not necessarily your person. Very strong need to get that blindfold off. Do what you need to do. Do you need to swim through that emotional energy? Get to the other side. Look back, get some perspective. Look back at those swords on the ground, that bench you've been sitting on. Figure out what it is you want to do. Maybe, guys. All right? This Lover's card here. This is your overall energy, but I also feel like it's belonging here in the reading. Is this something you want to do with your person? Is this something you want later for yourself? Are you looking for a different future? Whatever it's going to be, if you need to swim through that emotional energy, you do that. You stand and you get perspective and you look back and you decide, make that decision, okay? Whatever it's going to be for you is what I want to say to you, guys. And really, that's the other thing about the Four of Pentacles. No, they're not letting you go. But also, this is telling me about the Pentacles is really a lot about security as well, guys. The commitment, feeling safe in the relationship. And I don't think you've been feeling safe because of whatever has gone on between you that you're needing to hear here. You are feeling a little bit self-defensive here, and I'm sure you have every right. So you do what you need to do to protect yourself, your energy, your heart here. I see that with the Lover's card coming through here. You guys have not been working together, but there is a lot of love here. But what I want to say to you, aside from knowing here that your person isn't letting you go, that this feeling of not being safe, it does come through in this combination and in this partnership, being that this is in your second placement here. So you take care of yourself and you do what you need to do. And that's the last thing I want to say to you here in this reading, is also that Two of Wands, guys. Yes, your person sitting and thinking and making a decision, but very much you too. Leo, holding on here. And the weight of the world, guys, just looking out into this horizon, this very, very emotional energy, making some really big decision for yourself here. And this is definitely around this person you've come here for today. Can be somebody else. It happens sometimes where you come to a love reading and you don't realize till at some point it's somebody else entirely. But in any case, it's something to do with your heart. Romantic, yes. But could it be otherwise? Maybe, very much. Like I said, you know, a lot of stuff does come through, but I can see that for some of you, it's not just that your person is wanting this outcome here and holding on to you. There's also, I'm feeling that, yeah, that I'm not feeling safe for you here in this connection or this disconnection about maybe going back. But that weight of the world here, but you got to get that blindfold off, guys, and put those swords down first, okay? That is you. Those transactional swords, use them. They help you. They're transactional. They're not all terrible. People see swords and go, oh, give you clarity, guys. You get some clarity here. It's what happens when you take off a blindfold. You can see again and get some clarity. And then the transactional aspect of the swords, do something about it. A decision. Come out of that conflict. Make that decision here. We see that in the Two of Wands as well. Okay, Leo, we're going to look at a Lover's Oracle card. As I said, I have not pulled these in so long. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. What would you like? Okay, guys, a couple came through before I could say what would you like to send through for our Leos. And Cross Watchers, okay. Rose Quartz coming through, guys. The Universal Stone of Love. Great for your heart chakra as well. Attracting new love if you are, in fact, looking for new love. Excuse me here. But there is some healing, is what I want to say to you. Not just with your person. That has come through very strong. There is a really strong need for you guys to heal together. There's some stuff that needs to come out and be dealt with. It might be really painful at first to really talk about it, bring it forth. But also your person too, some deeper wounds, you guys, some trauma. There's something back, going far back is what I want to say to you. You might not even realize it, the triggering and the mirroring that you're doing, but there's some shadow work here I want to say for both of you, but this is your reading, Leo. So I want to tell you it's very strong here. You take care of yourself. Also here, guys, with the Lover's card, you love yourself, okay? That's also very strong here. There's a little bit of that energy coming through, of this conflicting energy you have within yourself. Okay, let's take a look at your first card. Manifesting miracles. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and to continue to follow its guidance. I love that for you guys. Trust your intuition, your gut instinct, and even more beautiful, trust your heart. Manifesting miracles. It can happen. What is that for you? Is that your person? Is that for yourself? For now, to just not be with anyone, possibly move on to somebody new, whatever that's going to be for you. And it's very interesting because, as you know, I just came back from the States for a family emergency, also the holidays, and my little nephew was asking me about manifesting, and he's really imagining it as magic, you know, when people are selling, like, I don't know, little piece of something for, you know, 10 euro or whatever, and calling them manifest balls or whatever. Okay, but I want to say to you, you can do that with anything, something that means something to you, or even something that you find beautiful, treasured, sentimental. Manifesting is about the intention, guys, of taking that object, and it's like a reminder if you're putting it under your pillow. And where you're putting your intentions, where are you putting your energy? What do you want to do? What miracles do you want in your life? The steps that you are taking toward that, living a life. What is that? When I was touring full time, people used to say to me, "Oh, you're so lucky, Chris." And I always used to say, "Well, I'm not lucky. It's luck is preparation meets opportunity." And that has always been the case, because I have to say to you, I was not able to channel the way I wanted to while I was abroad in America. And if you're not with YouTube, if you're not doing the work, you're not going to get the results, you guys. So it's like with anything. Okay, sometimes somebody might hit the jackpot on a lottery, but they're also playing the lottery. Or somebody might have some art that you see and go, oh, I could do that, but you're not. They did it. So what I want to say to you is that is really manifesting in a nutshell. It's not that complicated. So you manifest those miracles, and if it helps you to have that reminder of where you need to put your intentions, you find something around you that is important to you, that means something. Maybe even go out with the idea that you're going to find a little something, a little mineral or a particular flower. You want to press it in a card, and that's what you want to keep. A little letter to yourself, writing a letter to yourself about what it is that you want. What are your intentions? That is what it's about, and being reminded of that so you're taking those steps. The preparation, which can then meet the opportunities, which people think is luck, but it's not. Anyway, okay, look, the King of Swords. That is where the angel wings wanted to land. All right, well, there's another confirmation that your person can be a Taurus here. Interesting. Now let's look at the last card for you. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Very interesting here, because I feel like this is a lot of that Two of Swords energy coming through. And maybe for those of you, I don't think everybody is here. I do think some of you are here in the Queen of Swords. You've moved out of that. Not everybody here. This Libra energy, also Virgo coming through, excuse me. But going to kind of ascending here, going to another level and trying to move on here. Whatever it is in your life, not just here with the love, but in general, guys, this acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is a feeling of stuckness here, isn't there, with the Two of Swords? It's like you're blindfolded, you're holding up the swords, this protective energy. We also see that there. It's very emotional. It's the nighttime here. The moon is right there. Take that blindfold off, excuse me. Use those transactional swords to your advantage. Get some clarity. Turn around and put that intuition to work here, trusting yourself. I do feel like somebody has been feeling a little bit stuck here, I want to say. And there are some things that do feel like for some of you might be, yeah, it might be that some of you have made decisions to move on here with somebody new or just on your own. That's coming through really strong. Or that it's something that needs to be dealt with and then let go. This transactional sword again, guys, so that you can come back together in a new way with that one energy of love, holding up that relationship, holding up the idea, holding up the one, the new beginning, the possibility of that. And also with the 10 here, the end of a cycle, new beginnings, commitment, love. There's so much. But like I said, there's something here that needs to be worked out, and it could be that it's an agree to disagree thing or to let something go in order to move forward. Okay, that's going to be different for everybody. I'm spending a lot of time on these cards today. That was, well, there's never not my intention as we talk about intentions, but readings, I go where they take me, as you know, and that's where it's going today. I want to say to you, Leo, Romance Angel Oracle cards. Oh my goodness, I have not seen these in a very long time. Let's see what Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors have for you today. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Angels, and Ancestors. All right, guys. What do you have for our Leo today? Barely got to say thank you. I just felt very drawn to bringing that out. Interesting, okay? The reason this is interesting is, as I said, I did see the Hierophant for you guys, which can also be about religious differences, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Now, interesting because, yes, I did see the Hierophant coming into play, guys, that Taurus energy, but that family energy, that the differences, and also for some of you, the family of origins or the way you were brought up, something there, as we talked about so extensively. So this is a very interesting card to come down. Now keep in mind here, it's also in spiritual path. So if you are not religious, it doesn't mean that this is not for you. It's the path that you're on here. And there is some kind of a difference. It's very much what we've been talking about, whether it's religion or culture, or distance, or simply, well, not simply, but to do with something further along, like creating or extending a family, just taking something here that you weren't agreeing on, guys. Now, again, it can be religion, but it can also be the path, the spiritual path that you're on, both of you here. So it can be for some of you that it ends there, but I just don't think that's the case for everyone. I still feel the love and the renewal and the hope here, but it just feels like that the elephant energy is coming through. Interestingly, because I wanted to put the elephant down and then I got distracted and I didn't. And when an elephant totem is coming down, or I've chosen it in a reading for whatever reason, it can mean a lot of different things depending on that reading. And I'm realizing now that it was about something needing to be let go here, and some obstacles needing to be pushed through. Whether you come on the other side together here, but some working together. If you are going to be together, guys, some compromise, healing, these differences here, these defenses, something needing to come out, this decision. Wow. Leo, I feel like I could read for you all day. As you know, if you watch my readings, I do get pretty winded, guys, but your reading is very intense. Leo, channeled love messages, direct messages to you from your person. Now, if you feel like they're messages that you're sending to your person, you go with that, then it is meant to be for you. That is how it resonates for you. It really is going to be different for everybody. Look, we have here, how many is that? Interesting. Okay, well, that's how it is, guys. Now, a lot of times there's some sloppy shuffling. We will still shuffle some more, but these came down for you. We are a fated connection. No one can hold a candle to you. I feel like we need to put these with the candle, guys. You are on my mind 24/7. Yeah, we see that here, guys, with the 4. Your person, too. That's the interesting thing, you guys, too. The 4 here is also about manifesting, and it can be about manifesting some stability, guys. That's what I want to say to you. Very interesting. A stable foundation. And in this case, a stable foundation with in respect to your love life here. Very interesting. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Let me just move this here. Hope you can see these. I know the table starts to get a little bit crowded. I'm captivated by you. Every time my phone vibrates, I hope to God it's you. Interesting. Guys, yeah, there is that, that Page of Swords energy coming to your person, peeking in on you. And it could be for some of you, it's through family and friends. Okay. I stay up all night thinking of you. Okay, guys, there's some more of that Gemini energy coming through. What do you want to say to your person? Look, there it is. I spy on you. Yeah, guys, there is that Page of Swords energy that we just talked about that I felt, and there it is. Okay. Actually, I'm not sure where I want. I think it needs to go over here, guys. Yeah. Also sort of this feeling of, yeah, not as the coast clear, but there is a little bit of fear coming here from your person's side, I have to say. They are channeling that as well, guys. That 7 of Wands there, about whatever it is that was not done or done. It's not just, like I said, something that happened. For some of you, it's just a really big thing that you couldn't agree on. Yeah, some kind of a life thing here. Oh, here we go. It's yours. Interesting, guys. Our souls are forever connected. Look, it says ours. That was my mistake. Our souls are forever connected, guys. Yeah, this is a very deep connection, I have to tell you. The spiritual connection is very deep. We also see that here with the Romance Angels Oracle card, the spiritual path. There's this crossing. For those of you on the twin flame journey, you'll know what that is for you. And if you're not, don't worry. It doesn't matter. Really, you take what's yours, you throw away the rest. This is your reading as well, guys. But the spiritual connection is very strong. And the path, the spiritual path, something here was not, you weren't in agreement. My heart has never stopped beating for you. Yeah, that's very clear here. Interesting too. as I just moved the heart here with the Four of Pentacles. Your person not letting you go. The angel wings wanting to be there between the two of you. The day will turn to night, but my love for you will remain constant. Interesting, guys. Interesting here. Yeah, a little bit of that Two of Wands energy coming through. I want to say to you, that Aries energy there. I've been saying Libra. I don't think I've been saying Libra, have I? I hope not. That's the Two of Swords, guys, in case I confused that. Believe it. I love you. All right, look, it wants to come over here. Yeah, your person, I'm telling you, something here, I really feel like it was something you weren't agreeing on. Something they were maybe offering and then changed their mind. I don't know. It's very strong. Look, there we go. There's some more of that Virgo energy. I dream about our life together. It's all I want. We see it in the Ten of Cups. We see it in the Ten of Pentacles, guys. Very strong here. Very much thinking about this decision. You're here too, but so are they. Here also with that King of Swords. But gosh, like I said, there is a little bit of stubbornness too. For those of you that your person is a Taurus, especially because this is a Taurus card. And it does feel, Taurus energy, it does feel stubborn. Your person knows though, you guys. That's the other thing. It's very interesting here. Wow, yeah, and that long flowing coat here, they know here, guys. And the sword rising above the clouds, whatever decision they made, they're knowing that it was not the right thing or affected this partnership here, but they're being stubborn about it, probably even more so than like ego being involved. It is involved here, but the stubbornness is coming through. I loved you once. I love you still. I always have. I always will. Okay, guys. Hope you can see this here. Okay, good. What do you want to say to your person? Look, it just stuck right on my hand. There is so much left unsaid. Yeah, it does feel that way, guys. Very much here. Okay, I'm going to put this here. Yeah, there's something you guys really, whether you're going to make the peace or come to some type of compromise and move on so that you can both release each other or work together so that you can be together. But it's a very strong energy in the Lover's card. And also that decision again, there it is too. All right, last chance. Last chance. I always want to break out into Donna Summers. All right, there's two here, guys. Thinking about you. I like that card for you. Oh, where can we put that? I guess we're going to move the, excuse me, channeled song messages. Look, look what's staying there. That's yours. That's the wild card, you guys. Okay, so I'm going to get that off here. That is wanting to be yours. All right. Let's put this here. And I was stupid to let you go. Okay, I think I'm making a little bit of a mess as usual. Welcome back to the mess. Look, you've got this. I guess I'm just going to move the channeled love messages over there. This is the wild card, you guys. Love song and other messages from your person. Because I will wait. I will wait for you. And I will wait, and I will wait for you, and I will wait for you, and I will wait for you. I will wait, Mumford and Sons. Gosh, you guys. Yeah, the divine timing here is really strong, Leo. And for those of you that are holding up that wand saying, get back, let me think, I need this. Your person is kind of waiting it out. Being stubborn too, waiting it out in a lovely way, if that is what you're wanting, but also a little bit of that stubborn way too. It's not generally what this card means, but that came through a little bit for you there. Interesting. What do you want to say to your person through song? Again, it can be that your song comes down, the artist comes down, or quite simply it's a message within the song, a lyric, a word, location, a name. You take it as it resonates. And if you feel you're sending the song message to your person, you go with that. You know, I used to live alone before I knew you. And I've seen your flag on the marble arch. And love is not a victory march. Jeff Buckley, hallelujah. Gosh, you guys. Yeah, I'm putting it over here with the religious factors, possibly the different spiritual paths that might have been part of this disconnect. But your person here, really, there's a connection to you spiritually. I have begun to long for you. I have no greed. I beg to differ there with the Four of Pentacles. I have begun to ask for you. I who have no need. You say you've gone away from me, but I can feel when you breathe. Avalanche, Leonard Cohen. Wow, you guys. That's a really heavy card. Very goosebumpy feeling coming over me now. A little bit of lightheadedness as well. That is what it feels like. It's been a while, I have to tell you, and this ego a little and this stubbornness here. They're even kind of saying it here. You know, I've begun to ask for you. I have no need. You say you have gone away from me. I do feel like some of you have been, not hard to get is the wrong word, but yeah, you want some, you've been, this defensiveness is coming through for you again here. Your person wanting to push through that, guys. Let's put this back over here and start using this. Hi, guys. So I just looked up, the camera was dead, and this had flipped over. The card ran out. That means this is very long. I'm calling you. Can't you hear me? I'm calling you. Calling you, Jeff Buckley. There's another Jeff Buckley song, guys. Telepathic messages is what I want to say to you. Could they actually be calling you? Yeah, very much here. Could have already called, but also telepathic messages is what I want to say to you. Asking if you can hear them. And look, this is wanting to be pushed off. Take my breath away, my love. Take my breath away, my love. Take my breath away, my love. My love, take my breath away. Take my breath away, Berlin. There's a location for some of you, but guys, have you noticed that too? I have felt very breathless in my reading today. Very breathless, I have to say. From the very beginning, I'm still feeling that very much here. So that is a particular message coming to you from your person. Could also be you sending that. I don't know why the sky is so blue. And I don't know why I'm so in love with you. But if there were no music, then I would not get through. I don't know why I know these things, but I do. I don't know why, Sean Colvin. Look, as I put this deck down, look what's getting bumped. The guitar, guys. Whoa. Wow. Okay. I want to say to you very much about needing to make peace. This, I went ahead and haven't had my baby for a long time. And this, I felt drawn to have it down in Aries reading, and I did keep it because it felt like it belonged in yours. Really, this need for healing and peace with your person, but also yourselves, is very strong. But your musical connection too, whether you or your person are musicians, there is a musical connection in general. Not everybody are musicians here, but there is a musical connection here. Interesting, that came down, and the guitar wanting to be held. I guess I'm going to have to move the tarot closet. Channeled love messages here, guys. Your opalite, your person really wanting to communicate here, I have to say. Look what's gathering around them. Oh my gosh, okay. What do you want to say? That's yours, and this is yours. Tingle to his bones. 'Twas then he felt alone, and wished that he'd gone straight and watched out for a simple twist of fate. Simple twist of fate, Bob Dylan. Guys, I just want to tell you, if your person is an Aries, make sure you go watch the Aries reading. There is another double confirmation of the fated connection between the two of you. Your person knowing that too, but I want to say, I don't think that they were quite aware earlier on. Look at that. Emotional energy just going straight in here. Gosh, you guys. Okay, your person wanting to send that through again, wanting that celebration with you, feeling like, I feel like the timing for a lot of you, for your person, but it might not be for you. That's the thing about divine timing, guys. It's got to be lined up here. For those of you still in that Two of Swords or that Seven of Wands energy. But your person here, it only seems to start, oh, what is that? What am I reading here? Wow, interesting. Okay, I already lost my, there we go. tingle to his bones. 'Twas then he felt alone, and he wished that he'd gone straight and watched out for a simple twist of fate. The path, you guys, the path that this person took. This is a Bob Dylan song, but when I did this song card, it was about my friend Jimmy Lefebvre, who has since passed away. Absolutely incredible songwriter and interpreter of songs. Make sure you go check out his version. I have to tell you, this is really talking about the direction. It was like, it's true, you know, that we can go on a whole thing about that, and I won't. I'm not going to go into all of that today, but think about it. Those times in your life when there are the paths here, you guys. We're also talking about the spiritual path here in the Romance Angels Oracle. Your person is acknowledging that. It's sort of like that fork in the road. And instead of going here, I went straight. It's a simple twist of fate, because if you go left, it's something else. Whether you believe that is the fated connection, or taking that last, listening to that gut instinct, that intuition to go straight, you know, it's going to be different for everybody. But it's like one of those things again where we talked about, guys, with the gut instinct. The intuition is really the gut instinct of that initial thing that your body, your mind, your angels, everyone's just kind of do this. And it's usually not always the first thing, and you know that. And when you don't follow your gut instinct and you have that outcome that maybe you didn't want, you know it. You can always say, oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew I shouldn't have taken that exit. Something was telling me to go straight and I didn't listen. It's very much your person acknowledging that. They were not listening to their gut instinct, guys. The spiritual path, the path also from that old lovin' feeling again, loving you feeling again. It's really got me reeling again. It only seems to stop, to start all over again with you. That loving you feeling again. Roy Orbison, Emmylou Harris. Yeah, that's a very strong card to be coming down, because I do feel like that this has been waiting. It's been on hold, you guys, and that is exactly what is going on here. Doesn't mean that the loving feeling is not there, but things can, in separation, you know, you can think you're okay for a really long time, and then you see somebody in whatever realm in your life and go, oh, it brings it all up again. And I'll always take you with me. Like, whoa, that Gemini Virgo, did you guys hear that? Like a charm, you keep me in the good light, safe from harm. Only one angel. Guys, I want to cry. Leo. Jimmy Lefebvre here. I'm really goosebumpy. I have to tell you guys, very goosebumpy. Gosh, I have to say to you, I'll always take you with me like a charm. You keep me in the good light, safe from harm, only one angel. As we talked about with the twist of fate here, we see here with your person wanting that outcome, guys, that 10 of Cups. We see here with the 10 of Pentacles, not letting you go, dreaming about a future together. We also see that here, another confirmation. The end of that separation cycle, wanting a new start, but something needing to be let go. You both know that this is a fated connection. I'm making a big old mess here. We have 3 of Cups, that 3rd cup, guys, that divine timing. We've got the Lover's card here. You guys got to make this decision. What is that? Together. You got to work together here. With that 2 of Wands. It's a big decision. It's quite literally the weight of the world here. The energy of love holding on to you. Holding on to that world, that future. Making that decision about the 2 of you. Guys, oh my gosh. It was very, very, very goosebumpy, very divinely guided connection, and your person seeing you in that light. Don't be fooled if you think that they're not. They are. Wow. Yeah, but there is a little bit of that stubborn energy as we talked about, and also seeing that Hierophant for you, getting that confirmation there with the Angel's Oracle card. I know, I'm making a big old mess. That's what I do. I'm a mess maker. That's what my husband calls me. Okay, guys, we're going to give them a last chance here and move on and get your Tarot Closet channeled love messages going. think today I'm going to pull numbers and letters for you, Leo. What do you want to say through song? Oh, there's one deck I think I just hid. Why did I just put it away? Look. More channeled song messages. Now there's a wall between us. Something there's been lost. I took too much for granted. I got my signals crossed. Shelter from the storm. Bob Dylan. Gosh, there's a lot of Bob Dylan and Jimmy LaFave going on here, guys. And a lot of talk about the wrong decision, the wrong choice, the wrong path here. Your person is really acknowledging that. It's pretty straightforward, I have to tell you. Now, before we get to them, let's get a few more channeled song messages. I did put that deck down for you. What is over here? Yeah, we got that. Okay. Someday, somewhere, we'll find a new way of living. We'll find a way of forgiving somewhere. Barbara Streisand. Yeah. It's been going on, I have to say. I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is all right with me. Let's stay together, Tina Turner. I swear, when this card comes down, it's like such a contradiction. It doesn't come down all the time, guys. So it's really this, them wanting to do the right thing, but not wanting to let you go. We see that here with the Four of Pentacles. We know that already. Silly Leo person. All right, these are yours. You're asking me, will my love grow? I don't know. I don't know. You stick around, now it may show. I don't know. I don't know. The Beatles, something. There's that something again, too, which we just got coming through with the Barbara, somewhere, someday, somewhere. Interesting. And now something. Okay, guys. This is by the Beatles, but written by George Harrison. I do like to give credit to songwriters, as they're not always the singers. Walk on through the wind. Walk on through the rain. Though your dreams be tossed and blown, walk on, with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone. Nina Simone, written by Richard Rogers. Interesting. Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild, wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild horses, the Rolling Stones. There is that really strong feeling, you guys. I keep crying. I keep trying for you. There's nothing like you and I, baby. Sade, Ordinary Love. Okay, let's see if they want to send any more. Last chance. Look, I didn't even get to sing. What do I do to make you love me? What have I got to do to be heard? What do I do when lightning strikes me? Sorry seems to be the hardest word. There is that King of Swords, guys. Taurus energy coming through, if I ever saw that. Wow. That lightning strike too, this was very prominent in Aries reading, I want to tell you, but that moment, your person just realizing something here, I think it's more about a mistake, them maybe not knowing and realizing who you are to them and whatever it was that they weren't agreeing on, or something that went on between you here that we've seen very strong in your reading. Okay, you guys, we're going to look at the Tarot Closet channeled love messages, direct love messages to you from your person. If you feel like you're sending them, you go with that. I will never give up on us. Is that coming through? Why do I feel like that's blurry? Okay. Yeah, it's a little messy here, guys. You have changed me for the better. This is also yours. It was me, not you. Interesting. Yeah, that's also really coming through with the song deck, you guys, with all that Bob Dylan and Jimmy LaFave. It's some decision that they made or didn't make. For a lot of you, it is really tied into the Hierophant here, possibly the religious factors, definitely the spiritual path, whatever that is, whatever your spiritual path is, your person's, but it does feel really tied to the Hierophant for a lot of you. Don't give up on us. I still want you. Well, that's no surprise. Look, they just pushed this off. I made so many mistakes. Interesting when that happens. Okay. My heart is yours. These are also yours. Then we'll give them a last chance. Leo, I love you. Leo, I love you. Yeah. I see you here. Holding up that wand, that energy of love, that potential for a start with all those obstacles there, those things, that peace that needs to be made, saying, I love you too, but, you know, what is this that you need to hear that needs to be dealt with? Interesting. That's a beautiful card. I am afraid to contact you. Yeah, there is a little bit of that fear. We talked about that. That's also a little bit of them channeling that too, you guys. All right, let's give them a last chance. Last chance. Oh, that was I was going to say they were really not wanting to come out with it. And look, there is that Emperor that we felt, that Aries energy. I have to tell you, I'm hiding my true feelings. Yeah, very much felt that early on. So being the last card is not surprising. Okay, guys, we're going to get some numbers and letters for you. What do we want to, let's use a tarot closet for, look, there's quite a bit of, we're just going to start here. I guess I need to get my little tray out, but I kind of forgot. We have a G or a D. Now these can be initials, also with the numbers, anniversaries, birthdays. These can be initials for names, places. Look, the 6 landed on the Queen of Swords, you guys. Very much here with the 6, with the Queen of Swords, really needing your person to be honest here. It's being confirmed in order for you guys to have that peace, guys, that number 6, that harmony and that healing together. There needs to be teamwork. That's also coming through. I want to tell you in numerology with 6, it's a lot about cooperating with someone, that you both have to be willing to compromise in order to heal together and create that harmony. And that's also very strong, here with the Lovers card. It's very much also, guys, what the Lovers card has coming through for the two of you. It has been from the beginning. This teamwork, this being united together here, guys. It's not that the love is not there, but there's this feeling that of not being able to work on something together. And this healing, it's going to be really needed in order to move on, if that is in fact what you want to do. I'm trying to figure out how to, let me just set them down and then I'll hold it up, okay? There's an E and an X, a 1, an 8. Wow, okay. There's another 3. Okay, guys, that's really interesting. Yeah, digging a little bit deeper, there are some angel numbers. And look at this. This is wild. 6. Don't be nervous. 6. 6. Okay, here's what I want to say to you. This was also, again, it's not for everyone. It's also the energy, you guys. I have to tell you that maybe that bolder energy, or maybe even being a little bit stubborn yourself here. But the 3 6s is really about looking at something in another way and really kind of shifting your perspective so that you can invite, guess what? Peace into your life, guys. Peace. It's been such a strong theme in your reading, both for you and your person. If you're going to continue, it's really strong. That other 6 doesn't belong here. It landed on the Queen of Swords. It wants to be on the Queen of Swords to reiterate that need for peace together, to work together, guys, whether you're moving on or you're going to move on together here. Very, very, very strong angel message for you to get a new perspective. And what did we talk about here? I want to say to you with the 2 of Swords, very much getting a new perspective, getting that blindfold off, putting those swords down, transactional, moving, making some decisions here, which can simply be swimming through that emotion, getting to the other side, looking back and getting a whole different perspective on the situation here. And that's very strong, double confirmation here, guys, with the 3 sixes. Your angel's literally asking you to look at things in a different way here. So you can also control some of those thoughts that you might be feeling that are affecting your life, that are negative or not moving here, not getting out of this 2 of Swords if you are in fact there. And maybe even for some of you, like I said, something here, whether it's to let it go or to reach a different understanding so you can move on, whether it's alone or with your person, because it's very strong. We see here with the 7 of Wands that protective mode that some of you are in, but that Queen of Swords energy here, and also for some of you, the 2 of Swords. It's still staying there. Interesting. Okay, Leo, I think this was quite long. I wanted to apologize again if you are a regular watcher and you waited and waited for your reading in January. As I said, it could not be helped. It was a family emergency, and it was also Christmas, and the trip was just kind of planned within, I don't even think it was 2 weeks. It was very last minute, and I thought that I could channel and do my work from the States. It just didn't work out. There was just so much going on with my family. So deep apologies. I thank you for your patience, love, understanding, all the messages that you were sending me privately. They really just mean a lot to me. Just really warms my heart. So I'm not going to go over all the reading again. It was quite long, but your reading, very goosebumpy, lots of messages for you. You take care of yourself, do that healing you need to do, okay? And if you are in that 2 of Swords, get out of there, guys. Get that new perspective. Swim through those emotions if you need to. All right, I will see you at your next reading. In the meantime, make sure you have your notifications bell on as I still sort through things. I will be uploading daily, guys, but I don't have really a great schedule yet. So that's just kind of always been the case. I've been trying to work it out, and it's a little bit wonkier as I just got back to Austria. So your best bet is to turn on that bell. And of course, feel free to cross-watch for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mercury, Mars. I do want to say to you, one of the part of your chart that's really important for you to cross-watch is your rising sign. So make sure you're paying attention to that in particular, okay? And anyway, just thank you for being here. Take very, very good care of yourselves. I love you, Leo, and cross-watchers. Thank you for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.